Touching down at Kotoka Airport felt like landing in a real dream. But it did not take long before the reality of doing business in Ghana slapped me right in my face. yeah. Yeah, so I stepped off the plane and I was ready to take over the world. I really had a lot of confidence coming to Ghana. Yeah. I had so much confidence that as I stepped off the plane, the heat outside hit me, and for a moment everything felt very, very right to me. This was home and this is where I was going to go to my future. I said to myself, yeah, but in less than 72 hours in the country, the cracks began to show. yeah, reality check. The first business idea I had in mind was to build a mini cold store. But it suddenly started looking shaky to me. Yeah, due to certain things I had heard and the things that I was going through at the time. Because prices of imported goods were skyrocketing, power outages were more frequent than I had expected, and everyone I spoke to had a warning to share. Yeah, everybody was warning me when I came to Ghana. In a way, I thought they were trying to discourage me, but they were always like, make sure you know someone at ECG and don't trust the first land agents, they said to me. Yeah. That was what most of them said to me. They also said to me, if you don't pay bribe, your container will rot at the port. I was like, what? Okay. And to be honest, that was like I had stepped into some broken glasses I didn't even know how to walk through. And I was like, I was going to do it. Then came the second shocker, my budgets. Yeah. What I thought was enough in US dollars suddenly looked small in Ghana cedis. Because rent for a small shop was higher than I had planned. Generator, unplanned expenses, including security, I realized were non-negotiable. Yeah. But I still didn't quit. Instead, I began making adjustments. I started moving around the city, talking to local suppliers and learning how people actually run their businesses here in Ghana. Yeah. I did that solely because it's been a while since I left Ghana, and I was sure that a lot of things has changed, so I had to get adjusted. I visited markets, sat with small shop owners, observed more than I spoke. Yeah, I was taking mental notes, as I was going around gathering information enough to start that business. Out of nowhere, I stumbled upon a simple, overlooked business idea, one that almost nobody was paying attention to. And that was when everything started to change.